Okay, so this dude is having a complete fucking meltdown right now because of Moist Critical, and it's honestly hilarious. So I just wanted to make a video about it. Like, he's got all these videos about Moist Critical because he made a video about him like a month ago or whatever. And I guess this is his new way to get his views. Just talking about when Penguin Zero talked about him. This guy is a complete clown.
When people see my numbers, they usually have quite a few things to say. And we're going to go to the number 2 slot to see which one is the second most said thing. Second most said thing is quality over quantity. Here's the thing. We're going to ignore the fact that I have over 100,000 matches on Tinder and I've only done sexual activities with 1,000. I don't know why people saw those two numbers. You need to have quality. 1,000 out of 100,000. Anyways, we'll go past that. Here's the second point, and this is the one that matters. You can't understand quality without first having quantity. You can't understand quality without first having abundance.
This dude has like a slight lisp too, which is pretty funny because it's like you're trying to be this like tough, cool alpha male guy.
There's a reason humans get pickier and pickier and pickier the more abundance they get. The more money they make, the better and more expensive alcohols they like. Or
this dude is just ranting. I mean, what a fucking idiot. All right, so let's take a look at the first video that he made about Charlie.
Gotta tell you, a lot of people have been saying, hey, once Penguins makes a video on you, you're done. Your internet career is over.
He just called them penguins?
One thing. Except there's one issue with that. Oh, man. Cry. Also,
no one's crying.
While I was on TikTok
no
a couple nights ago on live, you can tell I'm excited about this because I brushed my teeth for the first time in 3 years.
Okay.
This happened.
That's not a lie.
$232. Now, I want to say, before we go into the next part, because there are going to be quite a few updates here, I do want to say that if you had asked me, like honestly, deep down, like, hey, do you think that there's a lot of 6 to 7 successful business owners following penguins? I would have said no, because we don't.
Penguins. He's not even calling him his name.
We don't watch people that just shit on people all day. We just don't do that. And I was right. Most of them were like, I'll tell you what one of my new clients said.
This is such a fucking cop, dude. Like, he's just... he's clearly extremely bothered by the massive amount of hate that he's gotten since Moist Critical made that video about him. So this is his way of, I guess, biting back. But just to be like, look, I have some money. Like, dude, no one gives a shit. There's plenty of people that have more money than you. I mean, it doesn't mean shit. No one cares. You're still an unlikable douchebag. You know what I mean? Like,
I'm not talking about women that are 2s through 7s. A very specific thing. I'm talking about 8s and 9s. First off, I want to say thank you for the pretty much respectful question. You weren't being like most of the comments.
Straight up, this guy does not get 8s and 9s at all. No chance. This dude has the charisma of like a brick. Straight up, he's not even good looking. Like, get real, dude.
I had to take out today. But let's answer this. Most guys and girls are going to be thinking I'm talking about just in general. That's not the case. A lot of my content is in general, but this is a very specific thing. And I'm about to drop some God tier wisdom on you.
Oh, yeah?
2s through 7s don't do this as often. However, 8s and 9s, there's no such thing as 10s. 10s do not exist. We all have imperfections. They don't exist. But 8s and 9s will do this very consistently.
And this is supposed to be like an influential alpha male cool guy that people are supposed to look up to. No, first of all, you have to be good looking to be that guy. Number 2, you have to have fucking charisma, which this guy absolutely does not have. And 3, you can't have a fucking lisp. Like, get real, dude.
Man, I'm going to clear it up for you and you're going to be absolutely ready to do it, right? The NDA is just a sign that you won't leak the videos of my girls' footage. That's all. Once you sign that, you can see all my girls and then you can state completely free of speech, actually put pressure to say it because you were wrong in the first place, you can state that, oh, alpha down.
More nonsense. As you can see, like every video this guy makes is just nonsense. He's like, it's like he's trying to make points, but they just come off as rambling. It doesn't make any sense what he's saying. No one gives a shit. He has zero charisma, as I was saying before, which is why this doesn't work. To be a personality like this, you have to have the look, and you also have to have the personality charisma. This guy does not have that, So charisma stat 0.
Was correct and I was wrong. I just want to clear that.
That's right, you were wrong. Okay, what else does he have here? Let's watch one of his dumbest videos.
I think almost all my viewers and all my haters know that.
I don't even want to watch that one. The Brat and Alpha Dom. This is a little pilot we're doing for a podcast. Oh, God. What? Where is the opening when she leg crosses while talking? And look at the views. I mean, these are dog shit views. Some of my videos have more views than this, and I have no following at all.
The leg cross, the way she's doing it, means a lot. I'm a professional dating coach, and I teach guys how to understand the female mind. Now, guys and girls both do this, but this is mostly what I've seen in my experience is mostly women do this. Now, as a guy, I sit with one leg like a table over it with my ankle on right above my knee, right? And I think that's how most people sit. It always freaks me out when I see guys sitting like this. Dude, do you have balls? Anyways, so women sit like that, however.
Okay.
Now, a lot of people won't pay attention to this, but the break is important. Here's why the break is important. Because when you're talking to a girl, if you
I think he's struggling to say the word important.
have the break towards you and then all of a sudden it's chains and now it's barred, you're barred. You're sitting there because there's always a break and open, right? The break and open is a trusting behavior because it's very easy to just knock that leg open, and that's a lot of vulnerable area there, right? But the limbic brain is going to protect that. So when she's not feeling comfortable, it's going to switch over. Now you have to pay attention to the fact that she's just not naturally switching.
This guy just rambles. I mean, it's too wordy. That's one piece of criticism I can give this guy. It's too fucking wordy. Like, he just ranted for like a minute straight, and I didn't take in anything he said. I can tell what he's trying to say, but it's fucking stupid. So, I mean, this guy's a moron. What else do we have here? Eye contact. Eye contact in dating is taught all wrong.
People that are submissive in nature and insecure tend to do what's called gaze locking, whereas more dominant people tend to look around where they want to and have way less stringent control by society over where they look.
Says who? Is this just something that he's observed through his own life? I mean, this dude is unbelievable.
I'm a professional dating coach, and I teach guys how to understand the female mind. Now, this is something that a lot of people will teach for some reason. It's mostly on social media that like you should constantly be like paying attention to the camera while you're recording the video. Like, I just talked to you. How about this? Is this cool? Is this normal? Do you feel good? Do you feel comfortable? Do you feel like everything's going good?
No, you shouldn't do any of that, and you should not follow these types of guys either. If you're in a position where you are reading self-help books and your life sucks and you're following guys like this to try and make your life better, please, my brother in Christ, please stop now. This is not the path, my man. This guy is a grifter. These are all fucking grifters. His end goal is to make money off of you. He obviously doesn't really make that much off his YouTube channel based on his views and his amount of subscribers, but that is the end goal of all these guys, and this guy is, honestly, I would put this guy at the lower end of the totem pole of those guys, mainly because 1, he's not even jacked. 2, he's not bald like the rest of them. 3, he's not really very good looking in any way. 4, he doesn't have any charisma. I mean, if you look at a guy like Andrew Tate, for example, at least the guy he's got charisma. You know what I mean? He's entertaining. He can hold a conversation. I'm not saying I love Andrew Tate here. I'm just saying, by comparison, this guy is like, psh, this guy's like those guys would make fun of this guy. This guy's almost like a fake alpha male. It's really weird, man. And just one look at him, you can tell he's not that guy. So I don't know what he's pulling here, but it's pretty funny. And Moist Critical was right about this guy, 100%.
Stuff like that. Don't do that. When you talk to a friend, like think about when you talk to a friend. Do you just deadlock stare them the entire time? No, you don't, because it's fucking creepy as shit. In fact, what it does is, one, shows that either you're very, very...
That's pretty obvious advice. You don't gridlock into somebody's eyes and just like stare them down, obviously. But eye contact is definitely important, like socially. So he just says basic, you know, things that everybody knows through common sense, and tries to make it into this 2-minute, like almost like dating tip alpha male video. And it's just like, anybody with like a little bit of intelligence will watch this for 20 seconds and be like, what the fuck is this guy talking about? And who the fuck is this idiot?